Hey, soul family. Tuning into the collective energy. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know most at this time. Collective energy, Spirit. What would you like us to know? What would you like the collective to know most at this time? This time of change, this time of upheaval, shifting and changing. As new energies flood into the planet, into our experience, there's a lot of discomfort, there's a lot of overwhelm, there's a lot of confusion. What better time than to tune into your higher soul self and to tune into Spirit, who you are as a spirit and a body having experience on the planet Earth at this time. Let's look and see where the collective is karmically at this time. Collective karma, Spirit, what would you like them to know? Look at this, beautiful number 9 major arcana. We have Archangel Michael, our guide, our protector, our support. If you're feeling really vulnerable right now, if fear is coming up, again, this sense of overwhelm, confusion, not knowing what to do, call in Archangel Michael. He is very real. He is there to protect you, to support you. You can visualize him with his sword of truth, because the real truth is the spiritual truth, right? Everyone is being called to see that at this time. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. This number 9. So number 9 is really, it's this energy of self-mastery, of self-realization, all the things that you've been working on for a very long time, for much of your life. This has all led you to the place you are at this moment. You have the tools that you need. The only thing you need to do is to trust your inner knowing, to trust your experiences, to trust, again, who you are as a spirit and a body at this time. There's a lot of this energy of trust, not fear, but trust. Trusting in the spiritual realms. Again, that is where the truth is. Spiritual truth, it lasts forever. It's who we are. What else, Spirit? What would you like the collective to know? It's like Spirit is going to be showing you the results of the lessons you've been learning over your lifetime. Pono, yep. Immeasurable power of the heart way. 27 adds up to another number 9. So we've got double that 9s now. Pono is that that really powerful exercise of self-forgiveness, of forgiveness of others, which allows you to release the old energies, the things you've been holding on to emotionally and energetically, so that you can release it and let it go to clear out space for the new to enter. And you can look it up, but it's something like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Those 4 simple statements, starting with yourself. What is it you need to forgive within yourself? Forgiving and releasing. Go look in the mirror and do this exercise. It's very powerful. Forgiveness, energy clearing, protection, spiritual support, self-mastery. There are going to be a lot of shifts coming up with the eclipse energies. We're freshly into eclipse season. All the planets are shifting and changing. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot going on. a time to clear out, again, your heart space, the heart chakra, clearing and releasing, finding the peace within. That peace that you find within yourself is going to help you radiate that out to others in your life, in your community, in your place of work. Standing again in your calm, powerful center. The feminine energy is really coming up strong through the collective. I know it's another astrological alignment, but there's a rebalancing of the feminine energies happening within the collective right now. The collective feminine is getting stronger. Her voice, the feminine voice, is getting louder. She will not be silenced anymore. What else, Spirit? Collective energies. Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Beautiful energy. Again, this is more of the spiritual energy, asking you to rise up from an eagle's perspective, from a more spiritual perspective, to look at the overview of what's going on within the collective right now. You're playing your part in this greater picture, in this greater puzzle. So again, that's why these lessons of self-mastery are really important within the collective right now, because everything that you've been through has been to get you to the place where you are now, to give you some perspective. Everything is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Everything that's happening to the collective is happening for the collective. There is a higher purpose to everything as it's unfolding at this time. Got some Osho Zen here. What else, Spirit? Collective energies. What would you like them to know at this time? Yeah, look at, they're just affirming more of what I'm tapping into. Your inner voice. Number 2, your higher soul self, your partnership with your spiritual self. It's a time to try to anchor in more of that, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner knowing. It's a great time to be flowing with your emotion and with your intuition, with the spiritual energies. Again, trusting everything as it's unfolding. It can be really difficult to learn to listen to your intuition, to your inner voice, yet that's what's being asked of you at this time. Listen to your inner voice, the quiet inner voice, the suggestive, the questioning. What if this? Not going to what if in a fear-based way, but what if in a love-based way. Considering the most amazing possibilities, not the worst possibilities, because we want to be shifting away from this fear and shame energy, grounding in to this higher vibrational energy, knowing that your intuition is going to be different than everybody else's intuition, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. Your inner voice, your inner knowing, your power, your experiences, and your mission are all very important for you, because it's not just about you, it's about how you fit into the collective as part of this greater picture. Yeah, there's this understanding that's peaceful and beautiful and design, interesting, divine design. It's all happening by divine design. Those places where you've actually been holding yourself back, there's going to be a shift, a big shift in your perspective and your understanding of where you've been held back, where others have held you back, where you've been limited and blocked and caged. That is opening, it's shifting. The way ahead is being cleared for you at this time, and everything is going to make sense. Everything that you've been through is going to make sense, because you're going to see how it's helped you learn lessons that you couldn't have learned any other way that are very important for your unique soul mission and purpose. Again, seeing from a higher perspective how everything is working for you, how you've been prepared perfectly by the divine, by your life experiences, to place you where you are exactly in this moment. You can trust that. You are protected. I'm going to pull in some galactic energies. What else, Spirit, Collective? What would you like them to know at this time? Collective energies. Yeah, the Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. So this is for those of you, and look at how similar these energies are. For those of you, again, who are here for a higher purpose. Your purpose is unique, it's individual. Don't expect other people to understand it. That's okay, they're not meant to. Those of you who are going to resonate with this reading are here for a very unique, different purpose that most people won't understand, and that's why your journey has been so difficult. But that difficulty and challenge that you've been working through, that sort of like this passion, this pull, this draw that you have, it's because that's perfectly aligned with what it is you're here to do, and it's unique and different for you. That's why it's been so difficult. That's why other people don't understand it and don't get it, because this is your unique soul purpose and mission. So it's been difficult, it's been challenging, but this is your encouragement from Spirit to not give up, because things are shifting and changing. This is part of the role that you signed up to play in this lifetime. Beautiful, beautiful, powerful energies. Give us some more specific, Spirit. I'm going to pull in some specifics. Again, if this is not resonating, don't even try to make it fit. This is not going to fit for most people. Give us some more specific, Spirit, about this soul mission, about this purpose that's protected. It's a very important piece of the collective transformation, of collective healing. Yeah. The vampire energy, the darkness on the light side, it makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. On the dark side, depleting others for your physical or for your psychic survival. Could also be physical. Chronic complaining and codependency. This is the shadow energy that's rearing up very powerfully within the collective at this time. So again, tune in to how this resonates for you and the mission, the work that you've been doing. Because part of what your energy is doing is helping to separate out this light and this dark, this codependency, this toxicity, this fear and shame energy from the love and the light, from coming up to a higher perspective. This is that shift in victim consciousness, right? Like we've all been operating within this collective energy, within these systems and organizations that are meant to keep the people enslaved, basically, stuck and small and serving those who have more power and wealth and money. But we all know that's not the truth of anything. That's the darkness, that's the density, that's the toxicity. So whoever was watching this right now, this is part of your mission, is to shine light, right? To help pull, it's sort of like you're pulling these strands apart that are very twisted in society. I know there's a very powerful group in the collective doing this deep work. It's like the root work, like you're pulling up the roots of the toxicity and the darkness. It's kind of like they're showing me like you're weeding the garden, you're pulling the roots within the collective, and this is going to be diverse and unique and lonely and difficult work, but you're feeling called to do it. And this is part of what you're doing in this collective. Shedding light on the darkness in whatever facet it is that you're working. Let's get another one, please, Spirit. Yeah, the child orphan energy. On the light side, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering the fear of surviving. And on the dark side, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. This is those of you within the collective who feel like you don't belong in your family system, in your community, in your work. That feeling of not belonging is extremely important because, again, this order of Melchizedek, it's this energy of self-mastery and spiritual mastery, and it's very needed to uproot this darkness and to shift it, to shake it out of the collective. That's part of the work that you're doing at this time. So it's not a punishment. It's a gift, even though it can feel like a punishment, right? Because it's hard, it's challenging, it's not easy spiritual work. But it's so necessary, it's so needed, and it's part of the divine plan, it's part of your soul contract. So this light, this understanding is going to be coming in for you. Spending some quiet time in nature, meditation, doing some mirror work, doing whatever feels right to you is going to be really important for you at this time. Let's get some tarot. What would you like the collective to know about this, Spirit? What else? Collective energies. Yep, here's the rebalancing. We've got the Six of Pentacles. The energy, you're helping to rebalance the physical experiences within the collective that have been very out of balance. This is going to be happening for you in your life and other people you come in contact with. We've got the Knight of Wands, this fast-moving energy. It's like this thrust. It's like all of a sudden things are going to start to shift and change for you. These rebalancing things you're going to start to experience. Yep, after a time of a lot of healing, of a lot of contemplation, healing your heart, healing your mind to help you find clarity. A lot of you out there have been quiet. You've been operating under the surface, which is exactly by design so that you can do this important work that you need to do. That's part of your soul calling. And now you're going to wake up and come out of this quiet, healing, deep work period to start to enact some very powerful changes. The Empress in reverse. It's this energy, again, she's in the reverse. The Empress is all about fertility and growth and prosperity, but it's in the reverse. This is that feminine energy that's been put down, repressed, held back, traumatized. This is part of the healing that's coming up, that's happening at this time. Yep, here's the healing. Archangel Michael and the Temperance Angel. She's balancing out. She's alchemizing the light and the dark, trying to find, again, this balance, this harmony, this peace. This is happening within your emotional, energetic body. You're getting a lot of spiritual support to be able to balance things out for yourself emotionally, energetically, and that's resulting in these physical shifts and changes you're going to be seeing in your life, in your physical reality. This is not just spiritual, it's that as within, so without energy that you've probably been working on for a very, very long time. Yeah, here's the anxiety, the stress, because you can't, the things that are going to be unfolding for you, they don't make logical sense. And this is the energy of like, we're having a physical experience, right? Why aren't things happening the way they're supposed to, the way they should? This is where the anxiety is coming from. But just know, just acknowledge this. Hold space for it. Yes, I feel anxious. I feel freaked out. There are a lot of unknowns. I don't know how it's going to work out. But that's where spirit comes in. That's where our angel team, our guides, our higher soul selves are coming in. They're coming in to help you in this moment. Just acknowledge your emotion. Hold space for it. Love on yourself some more. Everything's shifting and changing. But the energies and the physical experiences need to rebalance. There's nothing to fear. King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, loss of income, loss of money, loss of material assets. This can also be this very, this is this very toxic, masculine, greedy energy. This is the vampire energy. I'm going to take it all for myself because I don't believe there's enough for everybody, right? This is the old energy. It's trying to work its way out. Yeah, so you've got the Fool on the bottom, new beginnings. The Sun, you need a lot less than you think you need. Again, that feeling like I don't have enough. That's very egoic energy. That's old energy. And this new energy, you can trust the divine. You can trust your spirit team. You can trust Archangel Michael. Remember, there's this divine understanding coming in. What else, Spirit? Yep, the Chariot. Cancer energy. This is fast change. Lots of major arcana. Lots of big changes happening. Again, don't be afraid to acknowledge your discomfort. That is the secret key to moving through it. Don't ignore it. Don't spiritually bypass it. You don't have anything to fear. You just want to acknowledge it. Yeah, this sucks. I hate this. Why is this happening? I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, cool. You've got it out. You're acknowledging it. And then you're going to move right past it. Spirit is going to lift you up. It's like you're going to get these miraculous, they're saying miraculous solutions, because again, it's out of our mind. It's out of our control. That's the old egoic energy. This is spiritual. Yeah, see, here it is. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, new beginnings in the physical, the pentacles. Here you are. You don't need to be stressed out. Here's your solution. Here's your gift. Here's your resolution. You don't need to stress about it. Everything is working out for you. Again, but you can't see that right now with this moon's energy. It's being hidden. And again, just trust everything as it's unfolding at this time. You don't have anything to worry about. And it can feel counterintuitive, but this is that spiritual energy that they're wanting you to be very aware of at this time. Do your work. Do your shadow work. If there's anything, any guilt that you're holding, don't be afraid of it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Saying it to yourself first to help you energetically release anything that you've said or done that you might be holding guilt for. That releasing that guilt, that I should have done this, I should have done that. That's this lower vibrational toxic energy. That's this vampire energy that can steal your joy, right? Fear, shame, Their energies. They're very strong in the collective right now. They're rearing their head. Again, as we see the darkness, the light dissolves it and it goes away, but it's got to come up. You got to see the darkness to balance it out with the light. Let's get a closing energy for this spirit. Closing energy. Collective. What would you like them to know to close out this reading? Yep, look at that. 13. Renewal of peace. Look at how beautiful that is. It's innocent, it's angelic. A little fairy baby in the tree. Spirit is sending in this beautiful, balmy, they're saying there's this balmy energy coming in that's gonna relieve your stress, relieve your worry, relieve your concern. Everything's falling into place. Everything's gonna make sense. You don't have to worry, you don't have to stress. Let that go. Yep, there's a pause. Number 4. It's sort of like this little worried fey fairy. She's feeling concerned. She's like, is it safe for me to come out? Spirit's like, just rest, stay calm, take a breath, take care of yourself. I'm working everything out for you. 13 adds up to a 4, and we've got another 4, so double 4s. It's another angel number, an angel message. Your spirit team letting you know. They're acknowledging your hard work and letting you know that you've been doing a great job. Yeah, make a decision. Number 11. What do you want for yourself as you move forward? Don't worry about the how. It's more about your vision. So this is a great time to focus your thoughts and your energy and your feelings on imagining what you would like to experience. Decide to trust your life, to trust your experiences, to trust spirit, and know that everything is unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. And empowerment. How perfect is that? We've got 45, adds up to another number 9, just like the last collective reading I did. The last reading started with 22 and ended with 22, and this reading started with 9 and ended with 9. How amazing is that? Thank you, Spirit. It's all about empowering yourself, empowering your vision, your mission, the work that you've been doing, because as a powerful divine being, there is nothing you cannot do. Your energy is bringing light into the darkness. You're part of the divine plan. Beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed that reading as much as I did. Until next time, namaste.